Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about my journey, 5 months of Mounjaro, give my honest feedback on how it's going and if you should be doing it. Okay, so my name's Scott and this is my channel, XXL to large. So why did I start my journey? Okay, let's go back to the 14th of September 2025. I had a weight of 130.4 kilos, which is 287 pounds, just over 3.5 stone. My BMI was 38.5. My blood pressure was sky high, 160 over 100. We're going back further to November 2024. Basically, one Saturday after we went to cinema, my son, we decided to go see his mother, my wife, at work in Asda's. While we're in Asda's, I'm walking around Asda's like normal, looking to buy things or pick things up, basically as you do. My eyes started getting dizzy and basically I started seeing lights. I managed to get to where the flowers were at the end, and all of a sudden my whole body started jerking, my eyes rolled back. Basically I fell over and I can remember my son shouting out, "Daddy, Daddy, help, help, help." And the security guard basically catching me and shouting out he's having a fit. I suffered my first and only ever hypertension seizure. Of course, when I came round from that, basically 30 seconds to a minute, they were saying to me I need to go to hospital with an ambulance, call ambulance. Me being me, brought up, nah, I don't want to go to hospital. I said, I refused. I said, no, don't worry, I'll just go home, work through it. Of course, the next morning I woke up feeling all groggy, all lightheaded, feeling like I've been through, I don't know, like a punch bag or something. So I decided to go to hospital and spend my whole day up there. Basically, I think I went there from 10 o'clock in the morning, got home around about 10 o'clock at night. Of course, as soon as I got there, they took my blood pressure and that was sky high. Going through all the tests, blood test after blood test, ECGs, doctor after doctor, to finally I got to see the last doctor who basically had a right go at me, telling me it's because my own fault. I had been taking my medication, which I had prescribed to me for years. I hadn't taken it for years for blood pressure. He basically warned me that I was close to having a stroke, a heart attack. I was lucky to be alive. So for that moment, I took my blood pressure tablets and I have done ever since. Because I was overweight, I was trying to diet, I was trying to lose weight, but I couldn't because I had bad food choices. I was eating bad sweets, chocolates every night. I was drinking the Monster Energy drink every day. Drink-wise, alcohol-wise, I'm not been mad about alcohol for years and years, so I was probably a drinking occasional drinker, so that wasn't bad. I don't smoke. I haven't got that problem. I do. I don't think I mentioned my BMI. My BMI was 38.5 when I started. Regrets of my journey. The number one regret I think of my Mounjaro journey is back in April last year. I finally got talked into by friends who knew people who were doing Mounjaro at work and they were losing a lot of weight. Go to your GP, ask, can you be put on Mounjaro? Which I did, and basically I got the normal no, but I got told you had to go through all these different procedures before they even let you think about it. So they gave me another drug, which was a oral drug, which basically was terrible. It just gave me shits, things like that. Sorry to excuse my language, but I'm just plain. Gave me the shits. This oily red stuff was coming out of me. Even like at work, I was like, okay, I missed myself. So after 2 months, I said no. I didn't lose a single pound from that oral medication either. So I refused it, and I came off after 2 months. They're supposed to be on 3 months, and I was supposed to go on something else for 3 months. It took me a long while to get even near the Mounjaro, I reckon. So that's regret number 1. Regret number 2 is when I did start Mounjaro back in September. I started with a knee injury. A knee injury occurred back in August last year. And it took right up to Christmas to heal. And literally, it's only just, I think now, probably 80-90% healed. So I'm actually lifting weights pretty well in it now. It's not caused me any problems. 2 weeks ago, I think I was having problems with the knee and the leg a lot, but nothing again now. Dosage-wise, I started this where it does on the 2.5. I would have gone up probably to the 5, the 7.5, the 10, the 12.5, the 15, as they basically prescribe to you, and they say the journey you got to take. But in my journey, I basically followed advice from a few YouTubers, and it said to me, why you gotta go up the levels? Keep low, keep it simple. So, of course, in my journey, I've basically done the 2.5, I think was for the first 5 to 7 weeks. Then I went up to 3.75, in which I've stayed on 3.75 up now in my journey. Even yesterday, on my 23rd injection, was 3.75. So let me get my notes, sorry. Okay, so the results so far in my 5-month journey. I'm currently, today's weigh-in, which is Saturday the 14th of February, 105.8 kilos, 233 pounds, 16.9 stone. Overall, my weight loss is 24.6 kilos, 54 pounds, 3.8 stone. So roughly losing around about 1.1 kilo per week, which is just over 2.2 pounds, I believe. My total body weight loss so far on my journey is 18.9% from my starting weight to today's weight. Of course, it's going to have to be a lot higher to get to my goal weight. My BMI has been reduced to 31.2, still obese, so it's nowhere near to where I want to basically achieve my weight. My chest, I measured my chest today, so it's 44 inches. My waist is coming out 46 inches from my belly button anyway, around my belly button. It's not so much my waist. I'm not sure it's the stomach or thing, like not my waist, my stomach more. Side effects, I don't suffer for side effects. I know a few other YouTubers are really jealous of this. I don't suffer at all for anything. I suffered one headache, I think, at the beginning of the journey, and I had one headache in the whole 22 weeks of my journey since. And I used to suffer major headaches all the time, and I think that headache was through stress at work, nothing to do with my journey. I get more side effects from my medication of my high blood pressure and my cholesterol. I do get a lot of nasty rashes popping out all over my body. I think I've got one on my arm right now and one on my side. That's been a few days, but usually what happens, my rashes, they pop up for a few hours and disappear. Then another one will pop up, and so annoying. I just have to get used to not scratching them, worry about it. Put ice pack on them or something to cool it down. Food noise. I don't suffer food noise. I never have done. I don't believe in it too much. I just believe it's all about willpower for me. My problem is my food choices, and it always has been. I'm a greasy fan of greasy chips and kebabs, things like that. So that in my life has to be cut out. Sweets, chocolates. I would eat one of those big bars of chocolates each day, every night at work, after work, or at home, like a little snack. During the day at work, it'd be a Monster Energy drink, at least one, if not more. And like Skittles, things like that. So all these bad things, just bad food choices to me, which they are cut out completely now. I do have snacks at night. I do have oat cakes, which is high in salt, which again high in calories, but it's in my calorie intake daily, so it's not a problem, with hummus and one protein yogurt or pudding each night. So it's not like I've not got any snacks to eat. I am actually eating snacks, but it's all in my nutrition goes, and I'll put this week's nutrition results up here, and you see everything's still perfect. The cost of the pens, so far I've bought 6 pens, but I've only used 3. So I've used my 2.5, my 5 and 7.5 pen. I've got 3 brand new 7.5 pens in the fridge. One I used for the first time yesterday. So I worked out my cost so far. If I breaking it down against per week, what I'm using is £23.50 a week. Going forward, that probably goes down to about £23 a week. Now the question is, how many more pens do I buy? You know, how far does this journey go for me? So I've got roughly about 27 to 30 weeks worth of pens left in the fridge. I'll stay at 3.75. I'm thinking, because the sell-by dates of these 3 pens are December this year for 2 and 1 for January next year. Depends on what the sell-by dates are, the next 2 pens I get, if they're the last pens I buy. That could give me 50 weeks worth of use, which will take me to probably next year, which is more than enough time, I think. Okay, work-wise this week, I've done a 7-day week, which is really knackering to me. I worked 11 hours Saturday and Sunday, 8 hours from 6 o'clock in the morning, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, 8-hour shift on Thursday and Friday from 2 o'clock to 10:30. Reason why I haven't basically done my usual video this week, I usually will put my video out on Saturday morning, but this week I'm behind. I did film a video yesterday, but it came across really bad. I was really tired, and you can see my face, see my actions. I was so tired, so I didn't do that. So I just got to turn the page of my notes again. Okay, my target weight. Let's talk about my target weight. So my target weight is 90 kg, which is about 14 stone. I can't remember the pounds. I will put that up here with that anyway. But so far, I've achieved 61% of my goal, which is pretty good. So I don't know. Maybe I will start soon thinking about getting towards that maintenance stage. I know I'm on 105, say 106 kilos. So 6 more kilos gets myself to that 100 kilo mark, which is hopefully I'll get that for going to, Rome in end of the March. Coming back maybe 2-3 kilos weight gain for that weekend. I don't know. What is realistically weight gain for a weekend away in a place like Rome? I will be doing a lot of walking. I probably will watch what I eat, but I'm going to enjoy myself. So if I come back with 2-3 kilos over, I'm happy. That's why I think my original target was 101. If I can get under the 100 to give me that chance, that'd be good. Thing that'll leave me that 10 kilos to get, hopefully, originally target was before the Greece holiday in August. But of course I've got Lithuania to go in May. If I can get near to my goal weight, by the time I go to Lithuania, come back, maybe a couple of gain, 2-3 kilos over. Then the final push for August to get myself to that 90 goal weight. Maybe then I'll make my mind up, go for 85. And that'd be my maintenance stage. So I'll be in the maintenance stage ready for Greece and going out to my birthday in September. Okay, if you like this video, please like it, please share it. I'm trying my best to grow my channel, currently on 148 subscribers. I would like everyone to be more interactive, more basic, give me comments, helping me to grow the channel, liking my videos. You know, please like it, please subscribe, please share. I'm trying to get that 500 mark where I can get hyped, then go further to that 1,000 mark where you never know what could happen. And hopefully I'll get that 1,000 mark before my journey ends. Of course I will go into the maintenance stage of things, and we'll probably come on and do my video once every 2-3 weeks, maybe once I hit the maintenance about my weight, if it's staying, what am I doing about it. Of course I'm going to the gym every week. This week I went gym, Monday after work, Wednesday after work, Thursday before work. I was going to go yesterday, but as I said a minute ago, I was really tired and I decided, nah, it's not a good idea. Anyway, I go switch off now and edit this video and hopefully publish it in the next hour or so. So see you all soon. Bye.